Hi there guys, thanks for joining me again today. Today I've got for you another juice review. Today we're having a look at a couple of juices from a company we've looked at before. It's Perino London, and today we're having a look at East India and Rhubarb Custard. Now, Perino's London, they launched at Vape Jam early May, that was 8th and 9th of May, and I first met them then. Bought a bottle of cream berry that I absolutely fell in love with, a glorious flavour, and I've ordered a couple of bottles since, and their Yogi, which I've reviewed for you guys, which are both very nice juices. I bumped into them again at electronic cigarette exhibition in Harrogate the other day, and yeah, I got to say, as well as being very good e-juice chefs, they're a great bunch of guys and girls as well. Yeah, they're a great bunch, and I enjoyed meeting them, hanging out with them. Yeah, a lovely bunch of guys, and he was kind enough to ask me to have a look at the rest of his range, and so that's what I'm starting to do here, by first having a look at East India and Rhubarb Custard. As I've told you before, they do 8 juices in their line, do Perino. East India, which I'll have a look at first. One of the great things about vaping is you're constantly surprised. I'm constantly surprised. Usually always I'd order the same kind of juices, flavours that I know I like. Your vanillas, your strawberries, you know, apple pie, strawberry and custard, cereal vapes, things like that. I'd never have ordered a tea flavoured vape. But I've been blown away by this East India, blown away. I'll read you the blurb. A sweet milky Asian chai, experience, fusing black tea with the spices of cardamom and a hint of cinnamon. Okay, as I said, I never have ordered a tea flavoured juice, but I've been blown away by it. It's really nice. I've got it on here right now. It's milky. It's really, really nice. You know, an Asian chai, from what I understand, it's like a tea version of a latte. It's like a sweet tea, very, very milky sweet tea. They drink in India, Pakistan, the Southern Asian countries. And I think that's what it is. And milky, not too sweet though. It's nice. It's nice. As you guys will know, what I do with my juice reviews, I don't just come to you with a dripper and a juice, drip it, taste it, tell you what I can taste, job done. I like to review them properly. I'll put them in a tank, I'll vape them for a day or two, see, you know, if they could be an all-day vape. And what I've actually been doing of late is how I tell if a vape is nice and could be an all-day vape is whether or not I refill the tank. Well, I put East India in my Typhoon GT2 3 days ago, and I've refilled it twice. So yeah, and I vaped it almost exclusively on the first day. It's a nice vape. It does taste of tea, kind of, in the background. It's a milky. It's not too sweet though. If there's people out there who find like your custard, your apple pie, your sugary rainbow, gummy bear, sweet vapes too sweet, then this would probably be bang on for you, because it's not overly sweet. It's just a nice milky tea flavour, and in a tank it tastes great. As I said, I've refilled it twice, and in a dripper, a sub-ohm dripper, this is reading at 0.46. Yeah, milky tea. Yeah, the cinnamon and the cardamom are there, but they're not overpowering. As I say, it's not overly flavoured. It's not a strong flavour. You know, it's possibly one for people who don't like overpoweringly strong, you know, flavours. It's subtle, but it's nice. And I could and have vaped this all day, and I was blown away with it. I'd have never have bought a tea vape in my life, but I'll certainly be trying a few more, because if they're anywhere near as nice as that, then yeah, I'll be very impressed with them. So East India almost, and rhubarb and custard. Rhubarb and custard. Again, custard I like. Rhubarb makes me think of when I was a kid, like school dinners, and you know, you always preferred apple pie or apple crumble to rhubarb crumble. Rhubarb always had the sour, you know, it was super sour kind of taste. So I wouldn't have ordered it or tried it, but I am so glad he gave me this to try, because again, I put it in my Nautilus on this K-box, and I vaped 4 mil in one day and then refilled it, which to me is the kind of level that I use to say whether a vape could be an all-day vape for me. And yes, it could. It could definitely. Yeah, the rhubarb is there, but it's not overpoweringly sourly sweet like you'd expect from rhubarb. It's custard with a twist. It's nice. It's not surprisingly nice. I'll just read the blurb for you. An expertly blended creamy vanilla custard with an undertone of rhubarb. A smooth and balanced vaping experience. It is very nice. There's a million companies out there all doing custards, Mama custard, you know, Captain's custard, you know, Tommy down the street's custard. Everybody's doing custards. This is different. It's good to see out of the box thinking, you know, guys trying to bring something a little different to the table, rather than just having, like with the Yo-Yogi, where they didn't just do an apple pie vape, which they could have easily done, you know, an apple pie vape, a custard vape, a tobacco vape, just had a range and just, but no, the Yo-Yogi, they blended in their melon and marshmallow. It wasn't for me sub-ohm, but, sorry, in a tank, but sub-ohm, the flavours were really nice. And with the custard, they haven't just brought out a straight-on custard, a rhubarb and custard. And it's actually very nice. The rhubarb doesn't take away from it, it adds to it. And as I say, I refilled my Nautilus, which to me is the marker that I could have it as an all-day vape. And I'll be polishing off what's left in there and polishing off that tank in the next few days, because it's Very nice. The rhubarb's there and you can taste it, but it's not a sour flavour. It just kind of adds a bit more to the custard. Just makes it a bit different to everybody else's custard that's out there. This is reading at 0.31 ohms. That's 35 watts. Let's up it a little bit. I'll try at 45. You know, huge vapor, huge vapor. And from a 50-50 blend, that's, you know, it's 50-50 PG VG is Perino of London. Their zero nicotine is max VG, which max VG means they've not added any extra PG. The only PG in there is the PG with the flavour carriers. You know, like your flavour concentrates or the PG needed for the flavourings, and then it's all VG on top. So maybe the flavourings might make up, say, 10%, and then it's all VG. They've not added any extra PG, so it'll be like a 90-10 possibly. That's their zero nicotine range. The 3, 6, 12 and 18 that they do are all 50-50 PG VG blends, and they do 8 in their range. And the nice juices, they'll cost you £12.99 for a 30 millilitre bottle from here. And your first order, if you use this code here, you will get a 20% discount, which is a fifth off. So, you know, you're probably going to get it for not much more than a tenner for a 30ml bottle. It's worth trying, guys, and they're good cooks. They're good e-juice cooks. You know, I've not tried them all as yet. As I say, I do review my juices properly, and it takes me a couple of days to do each juice because I put them in a tank and I'll vape them all day to see if I empty the tank, see if I refill it, or if I think, well, no, that's enough of that one. And so I haven't got on to the other ones yet, but I will be doing over the next couple of weeks the After Dark, Oliver Twist, Sunkissed and Perino Gold. No doubt I'll like some of them, no doubt some of them won't be for me, but East India and Rhubarb and Custard, I've actually been surprised with both of them, because both of them, I wouldn't have bought them really from, you know, a tea vape or a Rhubarb and Custard vape, but I'm just so glad he was kind enough to ask me to review them. Big thanks to you for that, because he's opened my eyes. I need to be more adventurous in the flavours I try, and yeah, I've been surprised, and they're very nice. If you like rhubarb anyway, you will love this. Even if you don't like rhubarb, but you like custard and you just want something a little different than your normal straight up custard that everybody's doing, it's nice. I shouldn't try to do the vape tricks, I really can't do them, but yeah, it's true. The custard's there, it's a really creamy, nice custard. Just underneath you get the rhubarb taste. It is rhubarb. Rhubarb tastes like rhubarb, but not sour. You'd have to vape it to experience it. Like anything, it tastes much better, much stronger, much more flavoursome at sub-ohm, you know, at 45 watts at 0.3 ohms. You get more flavour than I do at 1.8 ohms, 13 watts on my Nautilus, which I vape mouth to lung all day. Well, actually, I've been vaping my Typhoon GT2 with a 1.6 ohm coil. I've been blown away by these rebuildable tanks. As I said in the review for this tank, I've really, in the time I've been vaping, when I'm out and about, the tanks I've used have been tanks with replaceable coils. I've not really used rebuildable tanks, and I've been blown away by this and the K44 clone. You get almost sub-ohm flavour and vape at above ohm and mouth to lung vaping. You know, you really should try it, guys. If you've not tried a rebuildable tank, and you've been trying like your Nautiluses, your Aera tanks, give them a try. They're much cheaper as well. A bit of wire and a bit of cotton. You know, yeah, it's a little fiddly, but you can buy the machines, the twister machines, that make it very easy. It's not that hard. And instead of costing you about £2 a coil, it costs you, you know, about 20 pence, if that. But I'm going wildly off on a tangent. I'm reviewing juice here, not tanks. I find it hard to tell you which one was my favourite out of these two, but I think just because it surprised me so much, the East India tea in a vape, I just never thought. But yeah, I know it's chai, but really it's tea. It's a latte tea. It's a tea, a very sweet tea made with milk, I believe. If I'm wrong, then I'm sure somebody will correct me, but I think that's what it is, and that's what I'm tasting, and it's very nice. It's very nice. The flavour's not in your face, it's very subtle, it's not overly sweet, but yeah, if you like a cup of tea, which I know a lot of you out there will like a cup of tea, I'm sure you'll like that. And yeah, if you want a taste that throws you back to your days at school and your rhubarb and custard, Perino will do it for you. Definitely two to try there, and yeah, definitely two to try. They've got a very good range. Out of the 4 I've tried, 3 of them have been all day vapes for me, and very good vapes. So I'll be doing the rest of the range for you over the next couple of weeks as I get round to it, and we'll see how they vape. But in the meantime, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe on your way out if you wouldn't mind. I'd appreciate it. And if you enjoyed the video or found it useful, give us a like. And hopefully I'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks for watching, guys. And don't forget the important thing, keep on vaping. This has been FutureVapers. Thanks for watching.